There are folks in the industry who aren't interested in politics, and they're not interested in advocacy. Well, I have bad news. Politics are interested in us. The industry has not been targeted by what's been happening in Washington, D.C., but it's certainly been impacted. Some of that has been challenging in terms of tariffs and international travel, but some of that has been tremendously advantageous. We had some legislation that was passed back in July called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, and it had not only some advantageous tax policies for the industry, but it really represented the government's biggest investment in the business events industry's workforce in several generations. It's so important to make sure that our industry has the talent it needs to deliver the events that those we serve expect. And when it came time on Capitol Hill, opportunity, we were there, we were ready. People knew about our industry, people knew about the opportunity, and we were able to get not only new laws, but for one of them, an additional $10 billion US in funding to provide the training and development that we need going forward. It's a tremendous opportunity for the industry, and it's a demonstration that advocacy works. The Exhibitions and Conferences Alliance was established to be the voice of the business events industry in the United States 24/7, 365. And we've reached a point in our development where we understand that we have the opportunity to create impact, we have a track record of creating impact, and now we want to create more impact. We're going to continue our work on Capitol Hill. We're going to continue our work in city halls and state capitals across the country. We're going to increase our collaboration around the world. We're going to be introducing a new global policy forum as part of our Legislative Action Day activities this year, because there's a lot to be learned from around the world that we can bring to the US experience, and there's some lessons in the US that we can bring around the world. Nobody tells the story of the industry better than those who are in the industry. You understand the impact, you understand what happens on the ground, and that's why we need people everywhere, not just here and there, not just in the capitals. We need people around the world who are talking to their mayors, their provincial governments, their regional administrators, at the UN, at the EU, in these bodies, to make sure that all policymakers at all levels understand the industry, can advocate for the industry, and can be part of the conversations when they happen. There's fantastic opportunities for collaboration. ECA is very fortunate, since we were founded, to be partnered up with Barbara Weisacher and the European Exhibition Industry Alliance. We benefit from wonderful global members like ICA and UFI, and their leaders have contributed wonderfully to the mission of ECA. We need an army of advocates. We need folks who can have conversations and have relationships with their policymakers, because this is something that is so critical to the future of what we're doing. Whether it's talent, whether it's sustainability, whether it's international travel, collaboration, these opportunities are important to the industry, and the policymakers will help determine how we operate and the impact we're allowed to have going forward. I believe that that's much better done in partnership and in constant conversation and collaboration. This can't be a one-off, this can't be a box we tick. This is part of the industry's mission going forward, and that's why we need organizations like ECA, we need organizations like the Iceberg, we need organizations like EEIA, and all the global associations to come together and be part of this important mission.